We're going to do a math lesson on the 3 triangle rectangles, which means you're going to be a square rectangle, tall rectangle, or wide rectangle. Does anyone know what we're going to do?
Yeah, I did that when I was just in kindergarten.
Yeah. Jack? Andrew.
Can we use a space or something?
Maybe. He's right off the measuring part. We're going to be measuring ourselves. We're each going to get a packet. In kindergarten?
Remember that?
Okay guys, get out a pencil. Okay, once you have your pencil, go to page 81 in the packet. It looks like that. Raise your hand once you have it to that page. Raise your hand once you have it on the page.
One part was off the edge.
Once you get there, write your name on it. You guys are going to go and get into groups of 2. Work partners. Duo partners. You and Summer are going to be partners. Evan, you're going to be partner today. Jack, you want to go sub? Isaac, you're going to do trays. Nathan Taylor. And Baxter. John David. Baxter. Okay. Okay. Guys, listen up. Can we have listening? Okay. Now, when I partnered you up and your partner's not sitting next to you, go sit next to them, okay? That means one of you is gonna have to move towards the other one. So Summer and Lindsay, one of you is gonna have to move next to the other person, okay? Lindsay, you're gonna move back, or Jordan, why don't you move back next to Kyle? Okay. You don't have to move your desk, just move yourself over next to someone.
Fine.
Okay. Now, each of you are going to, now you and your partner are going to stand up. Everybody needs to stand up. Okay. Stand up without talking, please. Now, one of your partners needs to hold up the links. Now, watch what I'm going to do with Baxter. That's what you're going to do with each other. Just stand straight up. Now guys, watch. You're going to start at the top of your partner's head. You go down and let it just drop down. And then you're going to count how many links. If it goes all the way down, each one of these is 35 links tall. 35. So if it goes down to your partner's feet, he is 35 links tall. So Baxter, you're going to go put. You're going to put down 35.
What do you do with me?
What if you don't have
Then you're just gonna like with me, you're gonna start down here. That's 35. You're just gonna put your finger where it ends. And then sit down.
Didn't measure out how high.
You're gonna be with Baxter, okay?
Height on that.
You might want to tell all of them what to do if they're taller than 35.
Okay guys, if you're taller than 35 links, you're going to put your finger where the last link is, then move down the top link, down to where your finger is, and then count the rest.
I only have 34 links.
You only have 34?
Yeah, it's right here.
Okay, so you'll just put down 35. Okay, Malcolm, go get your packet. What did I give you? Did I give you one? Okay. Just take.
Use it. It's okay. You can use this.
And I will explain to you how to Baxter will help you. Okay, Baxter. Can you help Gotham do this? Okay, show him how to do it. Can you measure him after you just wait for him to be done. Okay guys, when you're done, when both of you are done, raise your hand.
Do that. You're 32.
Okay, raise your hand when you're done. When both of you are done, raise your hand. Okay, hands right here, so bring the top down. Now count the rest. Count to this one. 36. You're 40 links tall. So right down right. Okay guys, are you done? Boys and girls.
You're 39. 32.
Baxter. Baxter. Okay, when you guys are done, have a seat. When you're done measuring each other, have a seat. Have a seat. And you're done. Look off and just stop and just stay back. Okay guys, pay attention right now. Look at me.
Do a strategy, like give me 5, 4, 3.
Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's pay attention. Now I saw a few people actually starting to do arm span, so I'm going to explain how to do that. You're going to take the links, start at the tip of your pointer finger, and then you're going to measure it from here. You're going to measure it from this arm to here. Stop there. Keep it there. And put the end link here. Measure across your chest. You're going to do this all counting. Put it all the way over here. And go to the other pointer finger. And then you're just going to add all those things together. So, you're going to do it like you're going to spread out your arms. That way it's more accurate, okay? And when you're done with that, just have a seat. And if you're partnered up with someone that's not next to you, just move your desk. Just go back to your desk when you're done.
Answer 41. Oh, you're going to measure how long
All of them, okay?
No, it's actually just one arm. We're 41 to 40.
You are oldest round down to 30, Now did we do you?
Come up to my shoulder.
Spread out your arms.
I'm measuring two. Just 2 more. This one. You think I'm 40 like tall?
I bet you are.
He's not.
How tall?
I'm 40. I can't tell. I don't know.
You're more than 40.
Yep.
My babe's 40. You're more than 40.
Yeah, I'm more than 40.
Dexter, measure him again. He's more than 40 links tall.
I'm 41. hard to measure him.
Did you guys see ours?
It's kind of hard to measure him because he's so
Sweetie.
measure.
You're going to hold out your arms and measure from fingertip to shoulder blade to shoulder blade, and then fingertip to shoulder blade. Honey, how's Grace measuring so you can keep your arms straight? Gotham, don't look down, man. Look up. No, keep your neck straight. Keep your back straight. Now put your finger where it stops.
Baxter, what are you guys doing?
I am more than 40. Yeah. Then how is Isaac 40 and I'm taller than him?
I need the question check real quick.
I had 30 and then
Okay.
50. Oh. Isaac, he's 50. I'm 40. That's more likely than 40.
Okay.
It's from fingertip to fingertip. Baxter. Baxter, look at you. You take it, I'm taking it off. No, please don't do that. That's not safe.
I can put it on my fingers.
Do you have Gotham's arm span?
You have to do arm span.
Your arm span.
Arm span. Wait, you're 20. What? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I just need 2 more inches.
Okay, guys, when you're done, let's have a seat, please. If you're
I'm actually 50. I'm 50.
guys, when you're done, go have a seat, and the one of you at the house with me, just bring them up to me. When you're done, bring the links up to me, please. Well, sit at your chair.
That makes them nervous. How many are you?
When you're done, bring me the links and go have a seat at your desk.
How many do you have? Somebody?
Okay. When you're done, bring me the links and go have a seat. I'm going to explain that in a minute, okay? Okay, guys, when you're done, have a seat. Give me 5, 4. If you two aren't done, just do it. Just put it in. Okay, guys, when you're done, bring me your links and have your desk facing this way, towards the board.
This is nice.
Have your desk facing forward, please. Do you think we're okay? Okay. Let's have a seat facing the board, please. When you're done with those, I guess I'm with your links. Okay, guys. Listen to me. Now, look at the next one, it says what is the difference between my height and arm span is. So you do the length's tall minus arm span. So when you have that on your worksheet, do, for me it was 73 minus 55. Now, you're just going to do the math, and it'll equal up to the difference of the two. So somebody raise your hand and tell me what your height and arm span is. I'll just take one of them and then I'll do it up on the board for you guys so you know what to do.
37 and 35.
37 and 35. 37 is arm span. 37 is height or arm span?
Height.
Okay. What's 37 minus 35?
2.
So 3 minus 3 is 0. 7 minus 5 is 2. So the difference in yours is going to be 2. So everybody do it like I did. Just put the two numbers and then subtract them. Height is going to be on top and arm span is going to be on the bottom. If you have any questions, just raise your hand. The big number is going to be the top. So what plus 3, what plus what equals? What plus 3 equals?
2.
So the difference is going to be 2. So your base 68. Minus 2 is 30. What's 3 minus 3? Are you guys done?
Alright, you go like this.
Baxter, did you do it? Okay.
What's 7 minus 6? 7 minus 6. Alright, 6 plus
What's 5 minus 18?
20.
What's 5? Okay.
7.
What's 32?
Right there.
Yep.
Makes Lady Gaga mad. Dude, I have to wait, are you sure this is not yours?
Okay. You can't do 5 minus 8. So, 2.
Here, I'll got 7.
15 minus 8.
Hey, good. I am 50 minutes tall.
What plus 8 equals
I'm 2. No, you're not. 37. Because I'm
So what's 8? What plus 8 is 9 plus 8 is 17. Okay, count from 8. 8.
31. Is that your will? Arm span 50. Which is like from one tip to the other? 5.
7. 15 minus 8 is 7.
So you got 37 and 31. Oh no.
Take it back and do them out.
Guys, guess what?
Oh, wait, no.
Who is
17 plus 18 is, well, 20, 28 plus 7 is 29, 30, 34, 35. So it all adds up.
Oh,
Do you have a pencil?
answer is 5. I'm 2. I'm 31 too. 35, 31. I said 35 and 31.
Okay, let's do the numbers.
It's 37 and 31.
Guys, give me 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just 4. So we're gonna make this 12. Guys, listen to me. I'm getting a lot of questions about if your arm span was bigger than your arm. What you'll do is you'll just put the bigger number on top. Okay? Does everybody get that? Now, next part. Now, if your square rectangle, can some read it? What it says underneath it? What does it say in a square rectangle? I want everybody to read it with me. Are the same. So, if your arm span and height are the exact same number, what are you going to be?
0.
You're going to be a. Yep. And on the tall rectangle, it says. Everybody needs to say it together. Height is greater. So you're going to be a tall rectangle. And what does it say underneath the third one? Yep. So write down what you are in my height and arm span. Make a blank rectangle shape. Yeah?
Jesse, do you think like arm span like this or this?
Arm span like this. So if your whole arm span is bigger than your height, you'll be a wide rectangle. But if your height is bigger than your arm span, you'll be a tall rectangle. But if you're all the same, you'll just be a square rectangle. So once you have it, just raise your hand and tell me. Raise your hand when you have it done. Baxter, you need to do this. Do you have your pencil? No talking, please. Please, no talking. Okay, if you're done, turn to the next page. Baxter, you need to write down the number. When you're done, just turn it to the next page and don't talk. The next page is going to be height and arm span graph.
We can't see.
Okay. Okay, now, each of you on the previous page wrote down the numbers of your height and arm span. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to look over there and you're going to look at your height and you're going to write it down underneath the H. Then you're going to go look at your arm span and then put it underneath there. And then wait, when you're done with that, raise your hand and we'll move on. So go to the previous page and look up. So for me, height was 73, so I write down 73 right there. Arm span, 55.
My arm span is 21.
if you just write it down and don't talk to your neighbors, please.
Whose pencil is that?
Just raise your hand when you're done. Please don't do anything else until I say to do it, please. Just raise your hand when you're done. Okay. Now, okay guys, now put down your hands when you, now. What does it say on the top of the page right here? Do you guys know what that means? Okay, vertical axis just means the L, number of links. You're just gonna write down okay, so if you go there, how many lines are there on this graph? Just count them. Just count them out loud with everybody. Just count them out loud. And
1, 2, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 23.
There's 23. So if you have more than 23 links, what number would you count by?
6.
Well, for me, I have 73. I would count by 3s. So if you have, let's see, Julie, you have 37. I would count by 2s for you. So if you have 37, count by 3, count by 2s, and just put it in the middle, because, well, no, please don't count by 5s, because that's really hard to do. Just count by 2s on the graph.
How is that hard to do? I have to count by 10.
When you're done, raise your hand. You're going to just count by 2s. So,
I'll count by 2.
yeah. Okay, guys. Yes. Do you need to count by 2s?
By 2 is not
Yeah, just count by 2s. Yeah, 2s. Okay. Okay, when you're done, just raise your hand.
Mr. Peck, I can't see that number.
It's okay, my numbers are going to be different than yours. You're going to be counting by 2s. So do not, write down 33, right there. 35. Now, you're going to count by 2s. So 2. 2. 2 goes right here. 2. And just go off like that. Okay. supposed to do 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, guys, what I meant when I said by going to by twos, I meant that you're gonna go 2, 4, 6. Just go on every line, not every other line. Okay? Because if you did it like that, you wouldn't be able to get as many numbers as you would need.
What do you mean, like other line? Do you mean
Every
like
other.
dotted
What I
line?
meant by every other line, I mean like some people were going 2, 4, 6, 8, just like that.
You did
Not.
everything.
Hmm?
I did every single line.
Yeah. She. Okay.
Oh, I
and-
thought you mean like they did one and then they skipped and wrote one.
Oh, I get it. He is zero. So I need
There's 26 lines.
37 of 2.
So
So I need to do it.
now, some of you guys are already starting to graph. That's a good thing. Now, if you have all your numbers, raise your hand. But if you have all your numbers written down, raise your hand.
So you write it right on that?
Yep. If you have all your numbers, raise your hand.
I have a question.
Yeah?
So we just pretty much do, for me, I just have to do it 37 times by counting by 2.
Yeah.
So that's
What's your
38.
You go. 2, 2, 4, 6, 8. You don't skip ones. You just go. You just do 2 for everyone. Put in order everyone. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So 2 goes here, 4 goes here, 6 goes here, 8 goes here, 9 goes here. Just like that. You can do either. You can do it either way. 2, 4, 6. So every line needs to have a number on it. It needs to count by 2s. Okay. Raise your hand if you understand what I'm talking about. Baxter, do you understand what we're doing? Okay, yeah? Very good. That's what you were supposed to do. Okay. I think we're ready to start graphing. Okay guys, we're gonna start graphing. So, for me, my height was 73 links. So, you go to the number that's closest to your number. So for me, that would be right here. But, this goes from 70 to 75. So, I'll just go straight in the middle. Like that. And you just color it in. All the way down. So just go to the number that's closest to yours and then just go in the middle depending on how far up you need to go.
That?
Yeah. Just go 5. Just do 5. Yeah. Good. Oh, here's 34. Small. This is supposed to be. And this is. Okay. So what do you say we do it by? We'll go. So.
Am I white like this? Is it like this?
Okay, just color all the way down.
Okay.
2, 4. When you're done, just raise your hand. Now, look at me, guys. I'm going to give you guys your next set of instructions. Look at me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's okay. Okay, guys. Now we're going to do arm span. Same kind of thing. You're just going to go straight up to the number that's closest to it. And if it's somewhere in the middle, just draw the line in the middle and color down. And when you're done with that, raise your hand and then we'll move on. Okay, that's good.
I need help too.
Okay, when you're done, move on to the next page. And then just wait for my instructions. Don't do any of the stuff. Done, just move on to the next page. The page that says type of rectangle on it. It'll look like this. Okay. Look at me when you're ready. Everybody just needs to look at me when they're ready. Okay. Now, who can tell me what to do on this page? Does somebody want to read me the instructions on here? Oh, okay.
Write the total of the tallies in the third column.
Okay. Which one's the third column? Which one is the third column? But can someone tell me?
We're just clicking on it. The one that says third.
Okay, you weren't raising your hand. Okay, so how many tallies are in square rectangle? Just somebody, everybody just say the number.
13.
So write down 13 here in the total.
The square.
In the square that says total, yes. Next, how many tallies are in the tall rectangle?
14.
Everybody just say it. 14, write it down. And how many are in the wide rectangle?
2.
Okay. Now, next page. Okay. Next page. Now, do you guys remember how many students were a square rectangle? If you don't remember, just go back to the cake. Come. No, the square one. Oh yeah, 13. Tall rectangle. Just say it.
14.
14, right down 14. And then the wide rectangle.
2.
Should we do it by ones?
We'll find out.
I think we should.
No, one's good.
Okay. Now count the number of lines on this graph, and then when you're done, raise your hand.
Then we do it by 3.
We'll find out. I just need you guys to count how many lines there are. Okay.
22.
Yep.
24. 23.
23. There is a total of 23. And what is the biggest number that we have?
14.
So we're gonna number the graph by.
Ones.
Okay. Start numbering the lines by ones. And when you're done, raise your hand. Actually, when you're done, graph and then raise your hand.
How many numbers do you have to write? 14?
And you write down how many numbers you think you'll need.
The biggest number is 23. The biggest number is 14. Cute.
Did you say graph all of them or just
Yeah, just graph all.
wide rectangle?
When you're done, just when you're done, just raise your hand. What? Okay. raise your hand if you're done. Okay, I have a question for you guys. Raise your hand if you are a square rectangle. Just raise your hand up high if you're a square. If you're a square rectangle, just raise your hand up high. Square rectangle is both of them are the same height and we have one square rectangle in this class. Tall rectangles, raise your hand. Okay.
What does tall rectangle mean?
It just means that your arm span is bigger. I mean, your height is bigger than your arm. Okay, put down your hands. And if you're a wide rectangle, raise your hand. Okay, now, who can tell me what the difference is between, okay, go to the next page, please. Next page of your packet.
I know this one. Tall rectangle.
Tall rectangle just means that you're taller than your arm. Okay. You should be on a page that looks just like this. We are going to, okay, how many square rectangles did the other graph have? Other class have? Everybody just say how many they have.
13.
How many talls did the other class have?
4.
Just say it out. And how many did they have of wide rectangles?
2.
Okay. How are we alike to the other class?
You would have single digit in the wide.
Okay.
Double digit in the top.
Okay. Write that down. They have.
What do I?
Okay. Who can tell me another thing we have alike with the class? Look more at what we have here.
We have one more line.
That's not the same. We're looking for something that we have the same.
Oh. We all have numbers.
Our numbers are different than theirs, but it has something to do with the numbers. Okay. What I was thinking is that what's our biggest number that we have?
17.
And where's it at?
The teens.
I mean, the tall.
Yeah.
And what's their biggest number?
14.
And where's that at?
Tall.
So we're the same in that our biggest number is in the tall square category. Now, we have 3 things that are the same. Now, let's see what we have that are different.
Mr. Peck, just about 5 more minutes before specialists.
Something that's different. Let's just get one thing that's different. Actually, guys, just write down 2 things that are different from our class and their class. And then we'll just see what we have.
I had a good different.
Okay, just write it down. Just write down what you think. Just write down what's different from our class. What's different about our class and their class. Just write it down. And you just write it down. What's your question? Huh? Single. If you have something that's different, raise your hand. Just if you have, write it down. If you have something written down that's different, raise your hand. I have a big difference.
Different people.
Well, I'm looking for something different in like the data.
Oh, I got.
Like the numbers.
I got data.
Different, like data is just like the numbers that we have.
Do we have to write
No, it's already written.
them?
Biggest difference is that our smallest number is in the square rectangle. Now, we have.
Well, you still have just about 1 minute. They need to go to the bathroom.
Okay.
And then have them put their packets in their red math folder.
Okay, guys, put your math packets into your red math folder. If you need to go to the bathroom, go do it now. Otherwise, sign up for specials.
I need to move other.